Nakakita ang US health authorities ng posibleng koneksyon sa pagitan ng stroke at ng bivalent COVID-19 vaccines na gawa po ng Pfizer at ng partner nitong BioNTech. Ayon sa US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention at ng US Food and Drug Administration, nakitaan po ng potential link daw ang pagkakaroon ng ischemic stroke o isang klase ng brain stroke ang mga edad 65 pataas 3 linggo matapos makuha ang naturang Pfizer bivalent shot. Base raw ito sa pagsusuri ng preliminary data. Pero nilinaw ng CDC at ng FDA na kailangan pa itong maimbestigahan lalo't wala pang ibang bansang nakakapagtala ng parehong safety issue. Ang depensa ng Pfizer at ng BioNTech, wala pa raw ebidensya na nagpapatunay na may kinalaman nga ang kanilang bivalent shots sa mga naiulat na kaso ng ischemic stroke. At kung ngayon po namang balitang yan, makausap po natin si infectious disease expert Dr. Rontgene Solante. Doc Rontgene, maraming salamat for joining us tonight and welcome to the welcome sa Frontline Tonight.
Hi Ed, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Sir, una-una, kunan ko yung reaksyon dun sa sinabi ni Yusek Berheret na ready na raw siya kung sakaling siyang pipiliin para maging bagong kalihim ng DOH.
Well, I think it's high time, Ed, no, because she has been there as OIC for more than 5 months, and alam naman natin ang nagawa na niya for the past 5 months. So I think a person that will really be ready at this point in time, then she has that commitment to serve, and nandun yung puso niya na magserbisyo sa bayan at sa Pangulo natin.
Okay. Doc, cambio naman po ako. There was a report from the US FDA and CDC. But let me first emphasize, this is a report based on preliminary data. It's only talking about the potential link between the Pfizer bivalent vaccine and ischemic strokes for those 65 years old and above. I'm sure you've come across this. Ano po yung paliwanag dito? What is the best way
yes.
What is the best way to understand this?
Yes, Ed. No, actually, when we are looking at this particular data, there's an updated data that they released that yung unang database na nakita nila, merong doon sa mga nabakunahan, 65 years old, may nagka-stroke, no? Although very small number of those individuals. Mm-hmm. But then when they look at the 2 other databases in their vaccinated population of 65 years old and above, there was no more report of a stroke doon sa dalawang databases, no? So I think ang ano nila dito is that there is a risk, a very small risk na nakitaan, but that risk is really weak at this point in time. And they still want to find and monitor this particular risk among the 65 years old. But despite the risk, hindi nila tinigil ang pagbabakuna ng Pfizer vaccine bivalent doon sa mga 65 years old. And the other very important observation dito, Ed, yung Moderna, which has the same platform with Pfizer, walang nakita ang stroke doon sa mga nabakunahan. So I think for me, very weak ang link nito with stroke, and I don't see this is something that we should be alarmed with.
Okay. Sir, para lang may konteksto tayo, sir. So dun sa tatlong databases na tiningnan nila, isa lamang sa tatlong yon ang may potential link. The other 2 ay walang indikasyon at all.
Yes, correct, Ed. No? So that means it's just ganito kasi yan, Ed. No? When you have an EUA vaccine, part ng FDA yan to monitor all adverse events. No? So any adverse event, maski namatay yan, na-aksidente yan, kasamang i-report yan, no? And it needs investigation kung meron ba talagang direct link, no? And I think most of the observation here with the stroke is a very weak link, and alam mo naman, Ed, ang 65 years old is also at risk of stroke.
Maraming risks.
Because of their age. May mga comorbidities yan, no? May mga other factors that they consider. And it doesn't directly mean na ang bakuna is the one causing the stroke.
Mm-hmm. So you're also saying, sir, that there is no significant, there is nothing of major significance as far as this potential link is concerned.
For now, Ed, I don't see any potential significant link with this vaccine with that of stroke.
Okay, sir, one more, sir. You are also, of course, part of the vaccine expert panel, and si Sec Vergere was talking about the possible arrival by the end of March of the bivalent vaccines for the Philippines. Do we have already any idea as to the volume and to the distribution vis-a-vis the priority list?
Actually, Ed, wala pa kaming napag-usapan regarding yung ilang shot ang darating at anong population ang bibigyan. No? But I have a hint na as part of the FDA pool of experts, one of our recommendations here is to prioritize the vulnerable population if in case the number of volume of the vaccine will be just limited. So mas kailangan natin ibibigay ito sa mga vulnerable population na hindi pa nakatanggap ng second booster instead of a third or a third booster. So dito ilalaan natin sa mga may mga vulnerable population na wala pang second booster dapat.
So, sir, specifically vulnerable population na wala pang second booster. So yung nakapag-second booster na nasa baba ng listahan yan.
Yes, kasi nakompleto na nila yan, no? Kasi ang current guideline naman natin ngayon is up to second booster pa lang tayo. Wala pa tayong recommend na third booster.
Sir, pahabol na lang. Paano naman kami? yung wala pang second booster na walang comorbidities.
Siguro at this point if there are limited, doon yan sa mga vulnerable. But for the general population, kung titingnan natin ang data, Ed, maganda pa rin ang monovalent protection sa general population kasi talagang it still can protect us against severe infection. No? So I think if in the event na medyo marami ang bakuna na bivalent, then I think it will have to open also for the general public in case na mayroon tayong mas maraming supply.
Okay, maraming salamat, Vaccine Expert Panel Member Dr. Rontgene Solante. Sir, maraming salamat for joining us tonight.